The Center for Academic Writing aims to enable students to become more independent writers. In order to do that, we provide one-to-one appointments on students' writing. We also provide drop-in sessions for students with quick questions about their writing. We provide all kinds of resources, paper-based, and we're currently building an online collection of handouts and other guides to writing. Finally, we provide the Harvard Reference Style Guide, which is used in all learning and teaching materials at Coventry University, and this is the referencing style that students will need to use in their writing from year 1 through year 3. And we provide expert support on any questions relating to that. Our mission statement, first of all, is to make students more independent writers. And so in order to do that, we offer the nursing students and the midwifery students, as well as all students on campus, the opportunity to have a one-to-one appointment. These are 55-minute sessions. This would be with a writing tutor. The student would bring in their assignment brief, and they'd meet with a writing tutor for 55 minutes and focus really on their assignment brief and any plan that they're developing for that paper, or on a draft that they've already done at any stage of the writing process. But we also offer 10-minute drop-in sessions in the library to go over a particular question or a particular anxiety that the student might have about his or her paper. And we also do group workshops, so a student can come in and get a refresher or get some information on the writing process or on the Harvard Reference Style Guide. It can be a big step for people who are moving from A-level or school writing to writing in their own discipline. Each discipline has so many different genres, types of writing, reflective reports, case studies. These sorts of writing, as well as a more traditional essay form, would be what they'd be encountering in nursing and midwifery. In the beginning of the academic year, in sort of the October, November time, we tend to get a lot of students coming in who need to know more about the writing process. And this can be either students who've come in from school or students who might be mature students who just haven't done an essay in 20 years, for example. So they'll come to us at the beginning of the term in the autumn, and a lot of students will go right into these workshops, the writing process workshop, the literature review workshop, the reflective writing workshop, the CU Harvard Referencing Guide workshop. And then as the year goes on, students will find themselves actually facing their own specific assignments, and that's when they'll start coming to us for the 55-minute appointments and for the drop-in sessions. Well, what we would focus on in a 55-minute consultation on students' writing would be issues like looking at the assignment brief, decoding the assignment brief, trying to help a student figure out what the assignment brief is actually asking them to do. And then if the student has brought in some information or draft or plan, then the tutor can go over that with them and say, look, are you actually answering the question in the assignment brief? Are you actually addressing what this is asking you to do? We also look at the format of the piece of work that the student is being asked to do. So this could be a report or a traditional essay. A traditional essay, of course, would have the introduction, the body, the conclusion. We help students look at the structure of what they're trying to produce. In a 55-minute consultation, we might also touch upon some grammar issues or some punctuation issues, but those will not be the things that we focus on exclusively at the Writing Center. We try to deal more with structure. I think for a typical student, to make the most of the Center for Academic Writing, they might come in the autumn term at the beginning for these more general workshops. Then as they begin to get their actual assignments and to start writing those assignments, then they can plan ahead, book an appointment at the Writing Center, come in and see a tutor, either on their own or a pair of students or even a small group of students can come. We've got room to see a tutor and actually work on their real assignment. They bring their assignment brief and they bring whatever they've prepared, drafted towards that assignment. And if they do that maybe 1 or 2 times, the strategies that we can show them for writing and planning their writing are things that they can then take with them onto other assignments, realizing that different assignments ask for different things. Reports will ask for something different than an essay, for example. But we've also got guidance leaflets that we can give them. So we try and help students make that transition first into university writing and then out of university writing into their sort of technical or professional writing. What I would encourage the nursing and midwifery students to do would be to actually plan ahead in your second year and then to come to us when you start thinking about your dissertation. In the summer of your second year, between your second and third year, is a great time to come over to the Center for Academic Writing, come by yourself or with another student or with a group of students and make an appointment, and we can start talking about your dissertation. Because even if you haven't started it then, it's a way to start thinking about it, start thinking about what the guidelines for it are, start thinking about the key component of your dissertation, which is your literature review, and really kickstart the whole process. University students, midwifery and nursing students in particular, can use the Center for Academic Writing at any stage of their writing process. So if a student is faced with an assignment and they don't know where to go, if they've got writer's block and they're wondering, what am I going to do? How am I going to approach this topic? Come along, make an appointment with a writing tutor. We'll get you free writing. We'll get that anxiety out. We'll get you to get that information out on paper, okay? And so we can help you from any stage in the writing process, beginning through planning the paper, through the end polishing the paper.